Hello, hello, welcome, welcome to Candy's Crafts Corner. I'm sorry, I'm a couple of minutes late. I was having some technical issues, which I seem to keep having. I'm trying to, let's see if I can do that. I'm trying to see if I can check both YouTube and Facebook at the same time. And I don't know how to do that. Oh, I'm so sorry if I don't see your comments coming in. Live. I'm gonna try. At least from Facebook. I know how to do that on Facebook. There we go. All right. So let's see. Do we see the catalogs? Let me start with this. This is the most exciting thing. You've seen the cover of the catalog for a while now. And now you get to see what's inside. And please say hi if you're on. Um, because I want to have fun. I want this to be very interactive. And I have some games that we can play and you can win prizes. So tell your friends, share if you can, and that would be appreciated. And if you're watching me on YouTube and you want to subscribe, usually I don't do this. This is only happens. This is the first time I'm doing an catalog launch party. But I do. Hi, Ramona from Oregon. Thank you for joining. So I was just explaining I don't do lunch. This is my first lunch catalog, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. But on Sunday nights, I do my tutorials live, so you can join that, and then you'll see me doing demonstrations and getting ideas for products and everything. So who's ready to start? This is the cover kind of summarizes what all Stamping Up is all about. It's all about making connections and gathering and enjoying friends and enjoying creativity with others and inspiring each other. And that's so important. And that's the reason why I joined Stamping Up. So let's see. This catalog is a little different from other catalogs because this time it's just not a compilation of products for you to choose from. This is it's it's kind of like a book full of recipe ideas and inspiration, and kind of like a manual, I would say. Like a manual. If you're stuck in your creativity, you can open it and just get inspired right back. And it has recipes. You'll see. Okay, let's start. Like, I don't want to advance and spoil anything, but let's see. So make something special with someone special. That's exactly what I was talking about. Like, connections and being with each other. And how they have distributed the catalog this time is a little different from other years. They've done step-by-step crafting, then quick and easy options and creativity your way. So what does that mean? The step-by-step crafting is kind of like the kids, like Paper Pumpkin and the kids collection. If you don't have that many materials, or you want to craft on the go, you have a box with everything you need, including the adhesive. You don't need that much. And this is, it's ideal for beginner crafters. But like I love Paper Pumpkin. If you see my alternatives every month, you know that I've been a long time subscriber. But anyway, it's just a way to start. So you don't have to feel overwhelmed. It's like, I'm not going to be able to do it. Yes, you'll be able to do it. And it has instructions on it. Then we have the quick and easy options. And it's like, okay, like, I know what to do, but I want to put my own spin to this. So there's a bunch of things that we're going to see in which you can kind of mix and match products. And it will always be cohesive and nice, because another thing that Stamping Up has is all about coordination. And then we have Creativity Your Way, which is just for if you want to go on your own, like you have a bunch of stuff already or not. You just can just get a whole suite or something and just work with it. Or if you already have a collection of stamps that you can mix and match, and you have other papers and you know other stuff, and then just you do creativity your way, as it says right there. It's more, I don't want to say it's for the avid crafter, because it's actually for everybody, because you can start small with just one thing, and I can following one of the recipes or following one of the examples here. But I don't want to spend that much money, that much time talking about it. I want you to see the stuff. So we're gonna start with the kids collection. So this is a part of the crafting step by step, as I was saying. So we have several kits. These are not all. These are just some of it. They're on the online section of the online exclusive section, or the kids collection section, actually, of my website, if you want to go there. And as I said, it has everything you need for that. And then you have the surprise box every month if you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin. And they give you a hint of what's going to be, but you don't know exactly what's inside. That's the biggest difference with the kids collection. The kids collection, because we announce it, and in the website, it shows you exactly what you're going to find in the box. Paper Pumpkin, you know what the box will be about. Like we know that the next one, it looks like more masculine, like Father's Day kind of stuff, but we don't know exactly it's going to be inside. But you get this every month for $25 a month, and it includes shipping. So it's a very good deal. And they always have a stamp set. So how I joined Paper Pumpkin as a subscriber way at the beginning is because I wanted to build my collection of stamps, and you get one every month. So with different messages. So that's a nice way to do that too. So then we have the quick and easy options. These are the products that I was explaining that you can pick from. Actually, that comes a little bit later, because before that, they have the top 10 crafting essentials. And I wanted to go through this page because, these are, and to me, they're missing one here, because my number one crafting essential is my paper trimmer. That's the very first thing I bought. I love it. I use it every day. I can't live without it. So much so that I have one in my parents' house as well. So when I travel and go visit, I have one there so I can use it. But anyway, let's see what the top 10 crafting essentials are. First one, the snips, very useful. And this is if you are building your collection of paper crafting supplies, right? If you already been crafting for a while, I'm sure you have some of them already. So number one, paper snips, the best scissors you ever have. I love them. I have several of them, and one specifically for ribbons that never touch glue or anything else. So they're very, very sharp. Two, multi-purpose liquid glue. If you see my tutorials, I'm a liquid glue kind of girl, because it gives you the little time that you need to wiggle a little bit things before it dries totally. So it's very, I'm not gonna say it's very forgiving, it's strong, but you can still move it a little bit once you put it down. If you use other adhesives, not so much. For dimension, the dimensionals, love them. I mean, I'm sure if you've been crafting for a while, you use a lot of them. I don't know how many sheets of them I go through every month. Number 4, Heavenly Hues, they say. It's a classic stamp spots assortment. So if you don't have the big ink pads, and you want a variety of colors, you can do that. You can get the classic stamping spot assortment, and then you can get for $26, like, what is it? 8 colors. So that's not bad. Number 5, blocks, solids to put blocks to put your stamps on. Number 6, they say saying hey, but I think any stamp with messages will go. I love go to greetings that retired yesterday, but we have another one that I'll show you that it has lots of sayings are very useful as well. Number 7, the punch bunch, modern oval punch. Or whatever. This is not my favorite punch. It's very nice, but I love punch, especially if you don't have a stamp and emboss machine, you sorry, yeah, a cut and emboss machine, the punches are a way to go. Number 8 is basic white note and cards and envelopes, because you already have your base, and then you just can stamp them, coordinate with the envelope, and you can decorate the envelope as well. Number 9, the chamois. That's another thing I use every day because I like to keep all my stamps very, very clean. And number 10 is your trusty demonstrator. I should replace that with my photo here, but anyway, you get the idea. So let's see, mix and match. See, this is what I was telling you. Here is, if you don't want the step-by-step instructions of the kits or the paper pumpkin, you can get cards and envelopes that coordinate with each other, and then add an ephemera pack. And that means that it's a pack that has pre-cut images or labels or even messages, and you can just mix and match, and that's it. And that's what I was telling you about the sentiments. I love the stamp sentiments that have a variety of it. So if you only want to buy one because you're in a budget and you're starting, but you want a birthday thank you, thinking of you or something, this is the stamp set for you. I had my go-to greetings, but now we have simply say, let's celebrate, birthday wishes, miss you, yay, thank you, thinking of you, just a note. It has everything you need for every occasion. All right. So moving on, this is an example of what you can do with the ephemera pack. And that's what I was talking about, that it's so important that everything coordinates with each other. So you can get these cards and envelopes and these little messages and put it together, or do more whimsical like this, or do, let me show you the other one again. The fully flowering ephemera pack, something for everything. That's the other one that has a little bit of everything, more whimsical, I think. And this is all about words. And this is just labels. So if you have that and you have the stamp, you can stamp your own sentiment, and and you're done. So anyway, moving on, there's the card recipes here. There's 22 card recipes for you. So if you need inspiration, you're on a road and I'm like, I don't know how to do it, just come to this page and you see. Can you see here? Let me see if I can put it a little closer. A little inspiration, and it has like all these card recipes of where to put, like the designer series paper, and the stamp, the label, and the embellishment, and you're done. I mean, this is like fantastic, and look how nice and big the examples are. Okay. All right. So here, stamps for occasion. These are what I was saying. This is the Hey stamp that they were showcasing in the top 10. I like this one better. Sorry, I don't know the name. Simply Set, yes. Simply Set, yes. But anyway, moving on. Oh, I see. Okay. So I saw something here. So there's one bird, and I guess the penguins qualify as a bird. But let's have a little game. Anybody with me? Who wants to do a game? Say yes if you want to do a game. If not, we'll wait for other people to join. Otherwise, I'm going to win all the prizes. And I have a bunch of prizes to give away. Anyway, we'll move on until somebody says something. All right. So then we have Memories Plus, which is also another way, kind of like the cards and envelopes, to quickly put together something, but it's not a recipe. They don't tell you how to do it. And you can also use them for scrapbooking. This year, Stampin' Up is also making an effort on attracting more scrapbookers. So they're committing to having more scrapbooking supplies, and we'll see that in the rest of the year. But anyway, so the cards, the Memories Plus, it comes with cards that you can. They have both two sides, and you can just attach them to card bases, or you can put them in your scrapbooks, and you can, customize them your way. And then they are giving you ideas on how to use or DSP to create wrapping and packaging and tags. So, and these have again more ephemera packs. I love this one. Frames and flowers, specialty designers paper, and the designer paper is not an ephemera pack, but it comes with this that you can actually cut and have all these pieces for accents. They're pre-cut and ready to use, they say. You cannot read it here, but anyway. So creativity your way is the way that the catalog used to be always, like all the new stuff and all the components. And I love them. And look at this. Look at these beautiful papers. And now the paper is, the designer series paper is shown much bigger, which is good, because before it was so tiny that you could never tell how good the paper was, and then when you got it, it was always a surprise. I don't see more comments on YouTube either, so I hope that the YouTube people don't feel left out. Let me see if I can see it. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I don't know if I can see the comments. I don't think I can. I'm sorry. We're going to have to go with, if you are on YouTube, please let me know. I'm going to see if I can see it here on my phone. All right, so this is another one of the new suites that I love, love, love. I actually, as a demonstrator, you can pre-order things from the new catalog, but not everything. So I got these and the dies, the citrus blooms and the dies, as a pre-order. But for instance, I couldn't access the paper, and now I order it, and I'm not getting it till Friday, so I have to wait. One thing that you see here also, and we'll get back to this later, there's these little icons. Sometimes they have the QR code. The QR code is it gives you more ideas and an in-depth look if you scan it with the camera, with the camera on your phone. It will take you to the website to show you exactly, like, more in depth, the suite. And then you have this little wheelie here. This is the color wheel, and we'll get back to that because you're gonna see an example of the color wheel and what it means. In this case, these are complementary colors that are opposite each other, like the blue with the brown, kind of like, I think it's the copper clay with misty moonlight, or boho blue or something. I don't know. It's one of let's see. I cannot make it work now. Okay. Yes. Copper clay and misty moonlight. So this is what this means. It's a great suite. I love this. I have it. You probably have seen some of the things I've done with it. Then we have to market also. A lot of fun. Attention all shoppers, right? And I've seen like people doing very original things with it already. So again, you have the QR code where you get more pictures or bigger pictures. You can see more details on each one of the suites. Wildleaf flowering, also very nice. More flowers. These seem to use the ink colors of last year, like the wild wheat, moody mauve, I mean, it would say here. No, no, it doesn't. Okay. Oh no, it says here. Sorry, I missed it. Wild Wheat, Mossy Meadow, Misty Moonlight, Moody Mauve, Early Espresso, and Crumb Cake. Beautiful, more subtle colors, but very beautiful. And going back to the one that I was saying, it's like, yeah, Brojo Blue and Night of Navy, not Misty Moonlight. And now that I see it. All right, moving on. Full of life. Yes, this is really full of life, isn't it? All right. Um, it's the colors are like vibrant, and it features pumpkin pie, crushed curry, granny apple green, shaded spruce, blueberry bushel, and berry burst. And I think there's a few other colors here too, because I see other colors as well. It has nice sentiments. Lily Pond Lane. How cute is this? It has the little duckies, like life in the pond. The little duckies, the little frogs. I know somebody who like that, and has the koi fish as well. And the paper is really adorable. And the adhesive back dapple dots are very cute as well. You know, and the dice, look, you can create like a diorama kind of thing. And I love diorama cards. So, all right. Sorry, I needed a drink because I'm getting thirsty. Thoughtful Journey. This is one of these beautiful colors. Like, actually, I can show you this a little bit bigger because I do have this paper, even though I've used it already. But you get to see much bigger how gorgeous this paper is. Look at this. It's double-sided, of course, and it has these beautiful watercolor landscapes. I'm gonna pass like in these gorgeous colors too. Nice. This looks like it's edged. Very nice. I didn't do the back of this one. I love these papers. It's like when we had that other suite, what was it called? On the horizon. There's more. I just couldn't get them all out. 1 second. Let's see if this is, yes, look at this. Aren't they nice? Oh, I love this one especially. And this another edge one. And this. And look at this one. With the sisal. Isn't it nice? All right. Okay, moving on. Okay, well, don't seem to have comments here. So I don't know if you guys are watching or not. If you are, please let me know, and I'll have a little game, because this part of the fun of the party today was to have a game. So I'm ready. So you just tell me when, and we'll do a little game. Okay. So say yes in the comments, yes, game, and we'll stop for a second and do the game. So this suite is completed with these beautiful pearls that I have here. If I think, or maybe I don't. No, I don't. Oh, yes, I do. Look how nice. Everything looks so much better in person. So if you're like, oh, okay, I'm not so sure, you can be sure that when you get it in your hands, it's gonna look much better than when it looks here in the photos. The photos never do it justice. So, and this paper is beautiful, beautiful. I haven't used it yet. I got it, but it will be used soon. Okay, I see 3 people. Hi, Deborah. Oh, now I see more comments. Yes, I was saying whenever you guys are ready for a game, I'll stop and I'll do a game. So you tell me. Okay, Country Woods. This is gonna be a popular suite, I think. It's one of these super suites because it has two stamp sets and two sets of dice and two sets of paper. So it's just like humongous. And I've seen people doing beautiful things with it. I don't have that one yet. Never say never. You cannot get it all, but what I do have and I really, really like is this eyelet what is it? I can see eyelet 3D embossing folder. And I think I have it right here. It's really super cute. And you can use it both ways. You can use it in the negative as well. And it looks adorable both ways. All right, moving on. You have that one, Deborah? Okay, so are we ready for a game, people? I want to do a game. I have prizes to give away. So you just tell me. Yeah, I love that one too. Unbounded Beauty. This has to be one of my favorite suites, and for many reasons in this catalog. One of the reasons, the glitter paper. And if you know me, you know I love glitter. Another of the reason is that it has, look at these dies. I love these dies. And then the third reason is what I was telling you at the beginning. I love stamps that have many sentiments, and you can build your own sentiments with this one. And you have a happy birthday, that you are loved, you have have a blessed day, feel better soon, all of it. But you also have these that you can say, hope is believing in a brighter tomorrow. And like, so you can mix and match, because you can see hope is being sure you can of what you cannot see, that kind of thing. Well, I think that's face, but anyway, you know what I mean. You can build your own messages with this stamp set. And the most important reason for me, I'm originally, as some of you may know, from Barcelona, Spain. So I've been wanting to have a set of good sentiments in Spanish, and this is it, because this is gonna be available. This is available in Spanish. I bought it last night at 2 in the morning when the catalog went live here in the East Coast, and yeah, and I hope to get it in Friday. So maybe I'll feature it on Sunday. How about that? It would be very appropriate because it's Cinco de Mayo. I can do like a Spanish theme tutorial on Sunday. Yeah, good idea. I'll have to think of something once I get it, of course. These papers are also beautiful. I've been playing with them lately. Look at this. Like, I made this little envelope the other day. And this card, this is all featuring this designer series paper, the Unbounded Beauty designer series paper. So, okay, nobody's saying anything, but I'm gonna have a game. Who wants to participate? Somebody said yes, please. Before we go on. Yes, right, Ramona. I love those papers. Okay, so let's have a game. Yes, yes. Okay, so of the new stamps, I have questions here that I wrote ahead of time. Of the new stamps, I mean, we haven't seen them all, but you've probably seen the catalog. If not, you can just guess. How many birds, and what is it? How many birds are in the new stamp sets? Not on the carryover stamp sets. How many? Yes, sirens. This is New York City. This happens all the time, Ramona. I'm sorry. I should have closed the window, but it was a little stuffy. But so, how many birds? Just guess. I hope I counted them all. Only of the new stamp sets, the new for this catalog stamp sets. All right, just 725. Well, Deborah, you got it at the first. 7. Well done. Well done. So, Deborah, you won, you can choose either one Stampin' Up pin or a product? What do you want? I have products, I have embellishments, and I have Stampin' Up pins. You get to choose. Okay, you just tell me. I'll keep going. You know, the messages take a little bit long to load into my thing, so I cannot see. A pin is good. Okay, so let's see. You can choose any of these, and I have them with the handy mini alphabet dies. I have them numbered, so you can choose which one you want. A, B, C, D, E, F, or J, G, H, I, or J. Just let me know. D. Okay. This one with the little butterfly. All right. So I'll send this your way. As you can see, there's a lot more. So we can have another one in a little bit. And I'll also have some embellishments and some products as well. All right. So perfectly precise. That's our trusty cut and emboss machines. I love them. I have them both. I have to say I use the bigger one more than the little one, but when I travel, I sometimes take the little one with me. Of course, Deborah, I'm happy that you joined. I think it's very late for people here in this. I took to do this at 9, but I'm like, I was working till 7:30, so I just had to get ready and everything. Layers of Beauty. This is a great stamp for coloring because it has a big stamp with the roses. And if you're like watercoloring or using or water, how you call it, watercolor pencils or blends or markers, that's a nice set to have. And this, I love what they're doing this year. That you can choose them for some of these bundles. You can choose it with a punch or with the dice. So with the dice, a little, well, actually, it's like level with love punch, one punch. I think with the dice, it's a little cheaper, the set, the bundle. But if you don't have cut and emboss machine, then you can have just like the punch. So, and that is for label with love and keeping tabs. And this is all that will make all these tabs for notebooks, for scrapbooking, for journaling. So then we have Friendly Fiends bundle and Hearts and Cutes. These are your what I call the cutesy ones with the little critters. Are very good for kids and such. And then we have Pocket Thoughts bundle. That comes with the dies that make the little pockets. I think these are ideal to make gift card holders, but you can use them for scrapbooking as well and journaling. And this one makes us so there's a little bit different than what we had other years. You didn't get home to 9 yourself. Yes, yeah, I know. Sometimes, that's why I don't want to do lives at 7 because I don't want to be late. So they're doing things that are a little different because for instance, this we have how to assemble a rosette, and instead of having to and those of you who've done it, like how you have to score till like this one scores it for you already, and then you just make the rosettes like this. If this is your thing, this is the set for you. We have a baby set, cutest onesie, and the attention shoppers said that it looks like it will go very well with this one that we saw over here. This one to the market. Do you think? I think it would because you can put all these vegetables in the cart. That's what I thought when I saw it. Oh, the reef dye. Yeah, that's very nice. Let's go back to check what Deborah is saying. Deborah got this one and the reef that's look at this. This cut, Deborah, this cut in glitter paper, this reef has to be amazing. I remember when we had the I can't remember what it was called, the one that had like the seahorse and everything. I used the rainbow glitter paper for that, and they were always coming amazing and people loved them. So that's just an idea. uh, During on stage, British demonstrator did a very cute sliding card where you slide and there was like a message inside of the card, like in the pocket, and as you slide the message out, the shopping cart would move to the right. And I think I'm gonna try to replicate it, but I didn't take too many pictures of the instructions, so I don't know if I'll be able to do it. But that's coming up. Then we have like the more, I don't want to say masculine, but kind of, right? Because he has a Father's Day. You're a kind of a big deal with a big with the big burgers here. And then you have these retro TV ones. I like retro stamps too. They're cool. They're very they're nice. And it has you're a classic, happy birthday, newsflash, stay tuned for an important message, and you can put happy birthday kind of afterwards. You're super. Very cute. Then we have our sketch butterflies here and the spotlight of nature with more butterflies in two different styles. These more realistic and these more designy. And I love these circle dies, right? I don't know. Did I get them last night? I don't think I did. I Maybe I did. This is what happens at 2 in the morning. I don't remember what I bought. I don't know if that happens to you. And I'm a night person. But like I had my list and I'm like, okay, I'm just double checking. So I see we have more people on. So say hi, Julia. How are you? We've only done one game, but we'll do another game soon. So give you more chances to win prizes. In the Grove bundle has these landscapes, and it kind of reminds me with the Grassy Grove bundle as well, that we still have in this catalog, but it's in the Encore section. I love how they call it an Encore section. Oh, you do the same thing, Ramona. That's great. Yeah, it's very nice. This When I go to the catalog, I want it all, and you cannot have it all. So I kind of like, I'm very selective at the beginning because I know that there'll be another chance and another chance, and then I'll see somebody else doing something, and that will push me over the fence to get something else. So when I was on stage, people were talking about beauty as a tree, an old favorite stamp set, classic, and people said that this reminded them of that. It's just that there's only one tree. But anyway, and the other one had more than one, I think. But it's very nice. And oh, you see these little things? So these are the champagne iridescent dots. And I have them as a prize for the next game. How about that? Let's do another game. Okay, let me get my questions. We did the birds ones. Okay, this is an easy one. Maybe I don't do an easy one. Okay, I'll do an easy one. How many new colors are on this catalog? In this catalog? How many new colors? Just, you should know, but if you don't know, first one that I see on my comments wins the champagne. What did I say it was called? Champagne. I'm telling you, I'm not drinking anything more than Diet Coke. So it's just, it's just me at the end of the day. Champagne iridescent dots. Or 6. You're right, Ramona. You're right. It's like the 5 ink colors and the basic beige. Those are the new colors in the catalog. So Ramona, you get to choose. You want this, or do you want a Stampin' Up pin? These are the champagne iridescent dots that we just see featured here. Just let me know. I'll keep going. Because the messages, as I said, they take time to upload. All right, so here we have snapdragons for people who like flowers, and then see things for people who like see things, the dots. You got it, Ramon. I'm gonna write it down that this is for you. Okay. Well, maybe I'll remember. And if not, I'll go back to my own recording. Ramona, because I don't have your address, could you just private message me your physical address so I can send this to you? Thank you. Okay, so we were talking about Seaside Wishes bundle. You know, I mean, if you're like Deborah, people people who like see things, they will like this set. It's very, very nice, and it has very nice sentiments. Like sometimes the simplest things mean the most. I like that. You absolutely made my day. Your friendship is the best gift, and love you. You know, and you can just not put anything or use a sentiment from another stamp set, which I do all the time, because the most thing I you love their samples, yeah, they're very nice. And as I said, they made an effort to have bigger images in this catalog, so you don't have to be like, oh, what is it? How is it done? So it's just very inspirational, aspirational, inspirational, yeah. And core section, as I said, these are like the carryover stamps and bundles from either the old annual or the minis. So we have some favorites like the Be My Valentine, or Beach Day, or Beauty of the Deep, and Bright Skies, Crafting with You. Of all of these, Crafting with You is my favorite because we are crafters, and you know, like, and it has like all kinds of, it has for people who like sewing, for people who like knitting, for people who like painting, for like paper crafting. And my favorite sentiment, life is better when you're crafting. Yeah, Ramona, like Deborah, also loves the shells. That's great. So I'm sure that you have also the Beauty of the Deep, or would be interested in that. And then we have the cows that I think, I don't know if that was an online exclusive or or from the old catalog. I think it's from the old mini, right? Then we have Forever Forest, very nice trees. And if you like the nature stuff, as I was saying, Grassy Grove, I love these stamps. Like I love the diorama aspect of this, like the diorama aspect of the Delicate Forest as well. You know, so it's like, I'm not gonna go through all of them, but it has the ice cream that Julia is having a special activity event in an ice cream parlor, and they're gonna be making ice cream stuff using this, right, Julia? I'm not sure if it's, unfortunately she lives in Connecticut and it's a little bit far for me, but I would love to go to that. Legendary Ride, I have that one. I love that. It's very good, and it's not only for men. I know people who like bikes, and you know, like people who are a little edgier. And this Lovely and Sweet is what's left of the whole Nature Sweetness bundle. I love that bundle. It has great paper. The paper is gone. I have a suspicion in the clearance section one day, but we don't know. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Oops. Oh, there we go. I lost connection for a moment. So Lovely and Sweet, in part of the bundle was these adhesive back corked rounds. So these are gonna be my next prize, or a pin. You can always use that, choose that, or a Stampin' Up pin. But let's finish this section. You know, these are all like the old favorites that are continuing in this stamp set. This was very popular, Playing in the Rain. Also Painted Lavender. People love that one. Sending Love, very cute. And the Translucent Florals, and one with Wonderful Thoughts. I love the ones that have lots of messages. And Wild Ferns, very nice. All right. So now that we're done, let's do another question for another game. Okay, I did that one. I just have to, I didn't do them in order. I should have done them in order. Okay, before we get to that section, how many kinds of adhesive do we sell in Stampin' Up? Just put numbers, don't have to count them. Don't have to be right at the first one. But anyway, before we go on, I hope I won't spoil it. I won't get to the adhesive part. And you can check your catalogs too. All right. How many kinds of adhesive do we have? I don't see any answers. Deborah, 6. No, there's more than that. Because it counts also paper adhesive. Okay, I'm giving you a tip there. Okay, Double Play, here they talk about the stamps that have reversible images, that when you can have a more detailed side and then you can put them in the other side and they're like more solid. No, it's not 6. You can guess again. 9. No, more. And you'll see when we get to that page. I'll give you the solution when we get to the page. So I won't give you a solution until somebody comes with the right answer. Picture Perfect is just for landscapes, and it's an image-only stamp sets that are just for creating a scene. No, I shouldn't say landscape. But then you can get sentiments as well, so you can coordinate these that doesn't have any image, like this nice set. With then you can put just a happy birthday, wanted to say dice, and then you have Hope You Know stamp set. That's all about sentiments. 12. Yes, Deborah, 12. Okay, Deborah, you want the cork dots, or do you want cork round, sorry, or do you want another pin? 12. And you'll see, because we're gonna get to this. I know, Deborah, I didn't know that we had so many myself. I'm glad that I did my homework and I didn't do it from head. The pin. Okay, let's get the pins again. So this is already taken because you already selected this one. I'm gonna put it on well, I'm gonna actually, well, I don't know what I did. Anyway, I know this one is the one you want, but now you have A, B, C, not D because you already have it, E, F, G, H, A, J. All right. I cannot go on because Deborah is looking at the pins. Well, maybe I'll put them here so you can, no, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. F. Okay, F, F. Okay, so you get these two. And I'm gonna throw the middle one. So I'm gonna send you the whole package. How about that? That package is yours, so I don't have to undo it. All right, so step it out. So this is where they tell you how to do different kinds of cards for different stages. Stamp the outline image first, and then you stamp, like this is when they have like not stages, but when there's like multi-step stamps. That's what I meant to say. Of course, you're very welcome, Deborah. Yeah. So this is where you got the image and then you do the detail, and this is kind of like where we had the track set, if you remember, tracking along, that kind of stamp set, or these hot air balloon stamp set as well. And these are the scenic ones that have like kind of like a softy feel to them. And of course, they're featuring here. See, what is I find her about this catalog is that sometimes there's things that you're gonna miss because they're like, oh, sponge toppers. Like, yeah, they're here, but sometimes they're hard to see in the middle of these things. But of course, we know that there's sponge toppers. Some of us, but some people don't. Then we get to the background stamps. Um, I don't know if you saw that the other day. I think I did it I created a new group because I'm doing this challenge with the Oxano people for Facebook groups. The group, you're all welcome to join. Actually, I would appreciate if you join. It's called Favorite Things in Paper Pumpkin. And I was showing the other day how you can use a background stamp just to decorate a whole envelope. And all you have to do is put like a little square to save where the address will go, and just use the whole stamp for the envelope, and that's it. And I thought that was a great idea to use the background stamps other than just for backgrounds. So I did that the other day. And here we have all the background stamps that we have. Botanical Beauty stamp set. That's new, I think. The doggy one is not new. The fragrant forest is not new. Graceful deer, I believe, is new. I'm not sure. Sketch plate, I think, is new. The watercolor world is not new. And then, of course, for these ones, you need a big block, which is block F. Kudos to our demonstrator. This is where they recognize the stamp sets that have been designed by million sales achievers. When a demonstrator reaches the milestone of $1 million in sales throughout their career, they get to design a stamp set, and these are some of them that are featured here in this section. Space for inspiration. Well, this is so not my house. I wish it was my house. I don't have that much room, but yeah, this is, as I said, they call it inspiration. I call it aspiration. For me, it's aspirational. I want to aspire to have that at some point, but unless I convert a section of my office on my other job, I don't think I don't have a home big enough for that. And that's what I'm crafting, where I'm coming live to you from here in my trusty TV tray. All right, then we have show appreciation. We have this the stamp is perfect if you have your own business, because it's like, thanks for being an amazing customer, thank you for your order, for supporting my small business, your support deserves a big thanks. And then you have a big thank you in case you want just big thank you. I think this is a great stamp for like wedding thank yous or something, when you have to do like something like that. As Ramona was saying, the samples are great. And then you have then all the recipes here on this page, which are great as well. So yeah, on page 22, I think there's 22 on page 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 22 on page 22. 22 recipes here. Then keep the memory going. This is what I was telling you, that they are trying to do more things for scrapbookers and journalers. And this is one of the things, like a 12 by 12 paper. And we have the alphabet Salamut, but I don't know if they're still, I think they're in the online section. My other favorite ones, the ones I was using for these, are the mini alphabet dies, because with one die you cut all the letters of the alphabet, and it cuts so much time than like this little. I have these two. I love alphabets because I love to personalize. I use these for monogramming. Anyway, we're almost done. Celebrate the year. This is like your holiday stamps, and you know that there's more coming in the second mini holiday mini catalog coming soon. This is a very cute set. I don't have anybody to give baby cards to. but I think it's so cute. Sweet peas. And of course for kids, but we saw some others that could be for kids as well, for people who are on their hobbies like uh, excursions and trekking. Let's wander. Flying by is all about, not only flying, but it has like a UFO here. And I love that the sentiments are like sending love, love you lots. I think this will work very well also with in the air right there, which I have, because you can have that, those sentiments, the curved sentiments also behind the planes here. Even though you have the banner flying, which I think is adorable, and I've used it already, but I think we have something for the. Oh, here's the mini alphabet dice. Yes, they are in the annual catalog. Yes, I knew I had seen them. I have to say that sometimes the online exclusive get me confused because I've seen it, and I don't know where I've seen it, and then I always think it's the online exclusives. And invitations, well, this is ideal for invitations. You can do invitations with many other stamps that we have. Crash for your home, where you have the relax, best, what is it? Rest, relax, enjoy. And from our home here, this more like this is a nice one for coloring as well. Metallic magic. This is all me. I love this. I love metallics. I have everything metallic. The embossing powders. There's new embossing powders coming, but they're a little behind in that. So I'm very happy that I actually bought additional metallic embossing powders, because I don't know how long we'll have to wait for the other ones. DC bag metallic gems. I just seen this now. I didn't see these. They should have been on my order. But anyway, there's always another order. And yes, the texture metallic paper and the foil sheets. We had the gold sheets already, so these are all very useful. And the oxidized copper specialty designer paper is very nice. And the naturally gilded paper is gorgeous. I have that. That was also carryover item. So then, of course, we have all the ribbons. I am really enjoying the new in color ribbons. They have them in the 6 colors, because they have them also in the beige. But let's get this one. It's cottony. Right, I have like I sometimes there's always a surprise in this catalog. I mean, like, and looked at it extensively, but they're cottony. They're so easy to work with. Okay, I said that while I'm attempting to do some bow here. Look at that. But they're very easy to work with. They make nice bows, and they're soft. And I love this ribbon much better than the ribbons that they use for the in colors last year, that which to my taste it was a little too thick. I mean, they're good, but not for these. They don't make that great bows because they're too thick, and this one makes great bows. Anyway, that's just my opinion. Okay, so here we have all these, and I didn't see these metallic thingies, but it's easy to miss, right? It's like, look how many. I also want to point out of these, and I don't see them here. Oh, maybe they're not featured here. The ones that they sell with the airplane, take to the sky one, because those are reversible, and I really like that. I like these, the 6 iridescent foil gems. I had some. Are these the metallic ones? 8 adhesive bag metallic gems. Yeah, these are it. See, they don't look so great here, but I'm sure that once you get the package, you'll see like, oh wow, yes, like them, because that's usually what happens with these. But if you see, they're a little bit bigger, so you get to see the pictures rather than what we had in old catalogs. That they're more the details. Like here, I can see the speckles of gold. Here, I can see the speckles of gold. Here, I can see like the hammering kind of effect. Faceted gems trio pack. This one. So it's like this. Where you used to see the, I don't know what they call this, 27 iridescent faceted gems. Very nice. I didn't get them. Another one that escaped me. And sticky business. This is where all 12 adhesive came from. Liquid glue, the fine tip glue pen, of course the stamping seal plus, which is my favorite of the two. Glue dots, stamping dimensionals, mini stamping dimensionals, the black stamping dimensionals. See, I never think of those. Turn tape. I remember, I don't know why, I thought 2 years ago that they were retiring turn tape, and I think I bought a truckload. I'm still using it. I have so much, but anyway, I use it a lot too. Not as much as the liquid glue, but a lot. Foam adhesive strips, and then foam adhesive sheets, and then the adhesive sheets per se. Right, so these are all 12 things. And then here, again, it's like more like a teaching thing, like techniques to use with the different coloring supplies that we sell. I love the water painters, you know that, and also the blends. Those are my two favorite things to use for coloring. And then they give you some ideas on how to do some of the techniques here. So it's just not only just like, oh, here's product. There's a lot of ideas. And get moving. What is this? Create interactive cards that move. Okay, yes, these are like fun falls and that kind of thing. Or this one for rolling, how you call it, sliding cards. Again, more ideas. Here's the champagne iridescent dots. That Ramona won. And shape for these actually are great for shaker cards, it's true. Though I would put glue in them and glue them because they're shiny and nice. I love these. I don't know. They retired the stamp set that goes with the Petal Park, but they keep the punch. It's kind of silly to me. So I hope that you guys got the stamp set. I love the Petal Park punch. Then they here they talk about masking techniques, and they show you the stamping brayer that I think it came last year. Texture. This is where your embossing comes to life, just like heat embossing and embossing folders as well, or a combination of heat embossing and embossing folders. So they give you some instructions on how to do that. Here's all our beautiful embossing folders. I didn't see that. See, I'm not now seeing like, oh, it's a hybrid. Okay. So this is a hybrid with the messages, thoughtful moments. All right, I didn't see that either. I mean, honestly, I've been studying the catalog since I went to On Stage, and I still see new things. Here are blends and things for coloring, stamps for coloring. These are both returning stamps. And this is something I wanted to tell you. This is the color theory and inspiration with colors. And they tell you how the monochromatic, you use like the same tones always. And for the complementary, you use the opposite. So if you go to the wheel, here we have the green and the red will be complementary. So, but if you go more to the side, like the Lost Lagoon, the complementary would be like Mellow Mambo almost, or something on the side, like this one is Granny Apple Green, and the complementary seems to be Berry Burst. Okay, so they give you some ideas, but you can do with this wheel a lot of that. But on stage, they gave us this wheel, so you can actually have this piece and then just kind of pinpoint, like, say I want to do the complementary of this. I know that I have to go to the other side. Where is the complementary here? Okay, complementary. See, these are complementary of these colors, which means that they're the opposite. This is monochromatic. So all these will be to create something with a feel of monochromatic. So they don't have this for purchase, but I only have one because you're only allowed to build one. But if you guys are interested, what you can do is just photocopy this on cardstock and cut this round. And I'm gonna undo my wheel, and I'm gonna do a PDF of that part, so you can actually photocopy and cut that part, and then you can put it together yourself with a brand right here. If somebody's interested in, I can do that, and I'll take it to work tomorrow, and I'll PDF this, and I'll hang the PDF, okay, for you guys. So let me know if you're interested. I think this is a great idea to get inspiration from the colors, and here's some, but you can do so many. Like triadic are like the in the kind of like these are like the primary colors, but if you move it a little bit, you get like other primary colors, and like triadic. So these will be wild wheat, summer splash, and fresh fuchsia. So that would be the triadic. To me, those are not my favorite combinations. I like more like the complementary, the monochromatic looks, and even sometimes the analogous. The analogous means that they're like close together. So do we have here like this? See, these are like together. So any of these will go together. Anyway, I'll then make sure that I take this to work tomorrow, so I can post the PDF of I'll call it inside or top wheel. How about that? Top color wheel, so you can understand what I mean. Maybe I'll just PDF these two, so you don't have to do it with a catalog. I'll do PDF of both sides, and then you can just put it together with a brand and cutting. You'll have to cut the windows for this as well. All right, so we're almost done. Then we have all the colors. How do we love our colors? I love our colors. And I love this year that they made not only these are the colors, but then they give you a picture with inspired by the colors. I think this is brilliant. It's gorgeous. I love it. So here's like the brights, like kind of like in party mode. No, they did not, Julia, mention instead that they were getting rid of the vanilla envelopes. I have a couple still, so I don't know if they do. I don't think that we have a basic beige envelopes, but it's kind of weird, right? But what I've noticed that there's less and less vanilla in our DSP. Mostly, it's always basic white. But a good point. At least I didn't mention in front of me. I maybe missed it, but no, they did talk about basic beige, but they didn't say that very vanilla was gone. A few packages, all good. I have a couple, so I didn't want anymore because I don't use them that much as white, but I still have reserves too. So yes, so the brights, all about party, the regals. If I have to choose, and do I have it here? Yes. If I have to choose a collection, and they made us choose a collection in On Stage, and they give you a sticker. Mine were the regals, keeping it classy. I like that. And see how beautiful the regals picture is with all the vegetables there, right? Then we have, of course, the neutrals that are very neutral, or in colors, and they're the basics. So see here, it's just like they still sell the sheets, the cardstock, and in 12 by 12 and 8.5 by 11, I'm surprised that they're not selling the envelopes, right? It's kind of silly. Unless they're coming up with something else. And here's your index to find everything that you've missed, that you didn't know that you wanted. And of course, we have a special offer for joining in May, and you get $82 in products of with the ink colors. You get all the bundle of the ink set stamping pads, and you get the markers, stamp right markers. You get the cardstock, and what am I forgetting, people? I think there was another thing. Well, that's enough anyway, but very good. And of course, if you want to host, is this the host? No, this not. There's no host thing. I think they will announce where the host set is or something else. I don't remember. Scan the QR code for more ideas and to learn about the rewards programs. Okay. Oh yes, that's very important. The rewards program. So as demonstrators had rewards every $150 purchases, but I think now everybody can get rewards, and I don't think you have to spend $150. I think it's like after a $50. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna have to scan the QR code and learn that myself. I should have done that before this party. And before I go, because it's already 10:15, let's do a final prize. So I did that question. Okay, yes. Who can who's the fastest one, the fastest typer to type the name of the new ink colors in alphabetical order? Oh, oh my God, I'm showing it. That was silly. I don't see what I'm showing like until later, so I just didn't realize that I did that. Okay, somebody start typing. Nobody's typing. Come on, people. The new ink colors in alphabetical order. They're all towards the end of the alphabet. No, I guess. Should I do an easier game? One that doesn't require that much typing? Say something in the comments. All right, so I guess that we don't have quorum for the game or interest in the game. I'm gonna change the question, and that's easy. How many colors are in the neutrals? And that's just like type 2, well, or 1 or whatever. Just type colors, and you can guess, or you can count them. Anybody? And I'll let you choose among all these gifts. These pencils, this ball pen, or this folder notebook, which it looks like it's used, but it's not. It's just, broke the wrapping. Or Peach Pie, Petunia Pop, Pretty Pink, Shy Shamrock, and Summer Splice. Deborah, you got it. Yay. Okay, take your pick, Deborah. You already got these. These are already yours, the 3 of them. So you can do more pins or one of these things. Or here, I'm going to put all the prices and you can select. You can do the one of the pins or the notebook or the pen on the pencils. And I ask another question. So if somebody answers the other question correctly, how many colors are in the neutrals? I'm going to send another, the pin. Okay, which one? B. Okay, the On Station at Home, this one? All right, you got it. I'll put it here. I'll send you the 4 pins. All right, so anybody wants to compete for how many colors are in the neutrals family? You're welcome, Deborah. I'm very happy. I wanted to make this fun. I wanted to have a lot of prizes, and I hope you guys have had fun. All right, well, I'll let it open for a little bit, and just as a reminder, I go live on Sundays, most Sundays, almost all Sundays at 9 p.m. New York time, East Coast time, daylight savings time these days. And once a month, one of these tutorials is alternatives of paper pumpkin. So if you want to see something else, you can also catch it and replay in both in Facebook or YouTube. And what else? I think that's it. So if nobody is saying any number for the number of neutrals colors in the neutrals family, I'm just gonna say good night, and we'll save these prices for another time. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining. I hope this inspired you, and I'll see you on Sunday. And let me know if you have any questions. And Ramona, if you're still on, please send me your private message me your physical address so I can send you your price. Thank you so much, Deborah. I'll see you all very soon. Bye.